Hey YouTube, Custoda here. Okay, so PlayStation's doing a state of play today. I've got some work I need to do, so let's get this over with quick. I'm hoping some good stuff shows up because the Nintendo Direct was okay. It finally showed us the next Shin Megami I was waiting for like over 3 years. But other than that, oh my god, why did they waste so much time with that wrestling game? Okay, let's get to it. Nintendo, nah, PlayStation state of play. And let's go. Just gonna speed this up a bit. OCD kicking in. Everything's good. Something happened? Ah, for frick's sake. It should have started after 1. I don't know why it didn't. Alright, Crash Bandicoot.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious villains, Neo Cortex and Dr. Entropy, have finally escaped their interdimensional prison, leaving an evil scientist-sized hole in the universe.
I like that this
Now
makes
they've
all
got
the
their
other
eyes
games
set
that
on
came
not only
after
simply
Crash
conquering
3,
this dimension,
non-canon.
all dimensions. And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day.
Is retcon the right
Crash
word?
Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series in over a decade. So for us at Toys for Bob, we felt that it was important to reintroduce longtime fans, as well as new players, to this amazing franchise. First, we made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforming that we all fell in love with.
Alright.
And then, we wanted to introduce exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today. Let's start with Insanity Beach. This is where Crash's adventure first started, and where we picked things up again in Crash 4. But there have definitely been changes since we first saw Insanity Beach all those years ago. And throughout Crash 4, you'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style. Our art teams wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired those original games, all while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring dimensions to explore. Throughout Crash 4, you'll see wide open new vistas, new character models, and lots of expressive animations. And with all of that also comes new additions to the platforming, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zipline as well. In the original trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain moments in the game where Crash would change outfits. Think Crash wearing a biker jacket when riding a motorcycle. That seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon. So we have loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you can earn and wear throughout the game. These skins are totally cosmetic and a fun way to express yourself while playing the game. And just to be clear, there's no MTX here. Skins are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels. Crash 4 also introduces the Quantum Masks, the powerful protectors of time and space. Crash and Coco will need their assistance throughout the game to tackle the crazy challenges that we're going to be throwing at the player. Whether it's Ika Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly flip your center of gravity at the press of a button, Kapunawa, who allows you to slow down the world around you.
Nice. And who's the
or Lonnie Lowly, who allows you to phase shift elements in and out of existence. Bending the rules of reality and altering your environment with these new masks is a must. We also can't wait to talk to you about the fourth mask, Akano, but that's gonna have to wait for another day. What we can tell you today, though, is that Crash isn't the only character you get to take control of during this adventure. For starters, you can play the entire game as Coco. Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco. It was also very important for us that she take a more prominent role in the story this time as well. But that's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure, so that they can provide their own fresh perspectives and new gameplay. Here you can see that you'll be taking control of Neo Cortex.
Oh right, I did see
that. He's all about using his blaster to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingodile. I repeat, you get to play as Dingodile in Crash 4.
Nice.
And a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingodile. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner. Unfortunately for Dingo, fortunately for us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension. Finally, there's one
what's
more
this?
surprise I'm incredibly excited to show you today. The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials or discovering all the hidden secrets. Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table.
Yeah,
So we
search
teamed
my
up with our
eyes,
friends
Ed.
at Beanox to create a brand new style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode. It's our souped-up, bumpa-berry-fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspective shifted, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the experience. One dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see their path forward. We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie, with the overcranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well.
Look at these heads.
Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature that is going to give every player,
It's incredibly
especially the
fun.
completionists
Buy
out
my
there,
game.
a reason to revisit each level again to see what new and exciting experiences in store for them. So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
Is that all? No, it's not looking like it.
Today's State of Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR, and some new PS5 gameplay too.
Oh, okay.
We opened the show with an all-new look at Crash 4, It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd. Now let's keep the party going with the
Hitman.
latest from IO Interactive.
Alright, this could be fun, I guess. Is my village under attack? All this is doing... Oh, boy. Okay, there's some signs.
Besides, this is your big day. You should mingle, have fun.
Oh, don't worry about that. My art speaks for itself.
Who's the target?
Well, I have to go. I'll call you when I get back to New York.
Thank God there's glass. Yeah, whoever it was, I'm sure deserved it. Ooh, in VR. Should I get a VR? Seems like a lot of money. And right now I'm not in a position to spend too much money. What's this? Oh, is that game where you make your own games? Because I'm going to be honest. I'm thinking it might cause a lot of dick-related games. Is it? It's about turning back time. This Okami? No, not Japanese enough. Oh, wait, I think I know what it is. Yep, it's that guy. Oh, man, it's been forever. I forgot his name. Is now a good time to bring him out, though? It's been forever. Wait, wasn't it already on PlayStation? Braid. Anniversary Edition. Oh, it's his anniversary. Okay.
We are happy to announce
Holy
Braid Anniversary Edition. It's the classic
God, I'm
puzzle adventure
old.
where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern, high resolutions.
Many areas have been re-envisioned to make them more unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than 9 pixels for each pixel in the original game, There are new animations for smoother motion,
improved sound and music to enhance the mood, and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design,
I remember
programming,
on
and
G4 Check
visual
TV,
art.
Attack
we
the
plan
Show
to make
talked
it the
about this
most
game.
detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Braid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
Okay, 2021. Yeah, what the heck, I might get
The Pathless
PS5.
is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island. Let's take a quick tour in this new footage captured from PS5.
Okay, PS5 game.
Hi everyone, this is Matt Nava from Giant Squid. I'm excited to share more with you today about our upcoming game,
It
The Pathless.
doesn't look too much different from PS4.
The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast forest. You play as the Hunter.
The Hunter. How
The
many other
Hunter is
hunters
a
are
master
there?
of archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape. Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless, so the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not aiming down sights. This design was critical to making it possible to shoot even while moving fast and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the Hunter herself.
It doesn't look like she's aiming though. It looks more like she's doing Z targeting. Also, did I gender identify her right? I want to be careful with that.
With help from the eagle, you can even fly. The bond between the Hunter and the eagle is central in the Pathless. You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping.
Okay, this is pretty open. Is this going to be the PS5's Breath of the Wild?
Make sure you pet the eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition.
You shouldn't have your hand unguarded when you're holding one
You'll
of those
find
things.
secrets
The
all over the island.
talons
if you know
are
where to look.
super sharp. I learned that the hard way.
Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the eagle's ability to flap. You will also discover larger puzzles to solve in ancient structures.
Okay. Maybe it is their Breath of the Wild. Ooh. Get through all the rings.
The Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open-world games, there's no map. Instead, the Hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been. Getting to higher vantage points will let you see further with spirit vision.
It is Breath of the Wild. I keep saying that.
Giant cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the eagle.
What the heck was that? Is that the Calamity?
Stay still in the light to avoid detection.
Okay, this game actually looks interesting.
You won't be able to take on the cursed spirits until you've returned light to the obelisks.
Okay.
When the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle.
Hit the weak points. Hit the glowing weak points. Now get them on the other side. I'm excited. Okay. The trailer's doing it for me. I want to play this game.
The hunter and eagle will have to defeat the cursed spirits to bring light back to the world.
So the opposite of Final Fantasy.
I hope you've enjoyed this overview
14
of the
Reborn.
Pathless. We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover. The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
Next up, let's see what's in store for Spelunky 2.
I don't think
Hi,
I
my
played.
name is Derek
Yeah, I
Yu, and
didn't
I'm
play
the
the first
creator
one.
of Spelunky.
Oh,
For Spelunky 2, I wanted to make sure we made something that got old fans excited and also brought in new players. It was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place.
oh,
So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family, and even strangers on the internet. That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can
nice.
play the game together.
Oh.
And I also wanted to include that
Oh,
feeling of
killed your dog.
community into Spelunky 2 itself to make sure that the game felt
Damn.
welcoming even though it's difficult.
feels like dog.
In Spelunky 2, when you do runs and discover new characters, you'll also be building an in-game community and family. I designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to explore and interact with it in lots of new ways. For example, you'll be able to ride turkeys and find hidden passageways,
Was that
and
a
you'll have
hidden
to
passage?
choose between branching paths as you make your way deeper into the caves. As a result, the stories players create will have much more texture to them. Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting runs that don't even go past the first area. In Spelunky
died.
1, runs often centered around the shops and how you chose to interact with them. So in Spelunky 2, we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced and exciting. And
Oh,
also
he
added new
died.
characters that can help you or
Seemed
hinder
to
you.
die a lot. Oh, he died.
Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will take to find the deepest secrets. But I think the great thing about Spelunky is that the deepest secrets are the ones that even I don't know about.
Oh, he died.
And there are lots of new things to play with that I hope players can use to push past the boundaries of what we, as the developers, know about the game. I have two types of favorite stories from Spelunky fans. First are when people are genuinely surprised by something that happened in the game. And second,
Get the
the ones where
shovel.
people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer. These are the stories I wanted to expand upon in Spelunky 2. They
Are
really
there-
what guided my design choices.
Are there
After
actually
releasing
friends and family
Spelunky, I
playing this
knew there was a
together?
lot more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when Spelunky 2 comes out, I want players to experience what we experienced making it. That feeling that there's something special there waiting for you to discover it. A big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's been a long journey, but I think it's going to be worth it. Thanks.
Okay, next game. Come on, something good. Oh, you died. Oh, you died. Oh, you died. Okay, come on. Overextending the joke. It's been a quick year.
We've got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you, starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
Sounds familiar. Did I look over this game before?
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's
Oh
take a
wait,
look.
is this the Breath of the Wild clone? Yep, that looks like Breath of the Wild. What was the name of that game? Hold on. Yeah, this looks like it.
I deal in death.
Yeah.
If you cannot bring yourself to kill, speak my name.
Still looks fun.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Huh? Think you can get away?
Turning this?
Time for takeoff!
Genshin Impact. I'll take a look. Ooh, this sounds interesting.
Sentient self. I claim your mind for the Void Armada. Gods have squealed for my mercies. Who are you to stand in the way of my vengeance?
Who's this?
This ambition of yours, what a waste of stardust. Go all out or go home, Emperor.
Is it 2D fighting or? Aeon must die. That's interesting. Ooh, what's this? Shark hunting? Another one? No. Mutination. Ah, whatever. Couldn't read that in time. This might be important. Nope. Jesus, what is this? A Bible? Mutate. Let me read it.
It's time to talk Bugsnax. Let's check out some gameplay footage captured from PS5.
Ooh, another PS5
My
game.
invitation is open. Come join me on the island of Bugsnax.
Wow, that's your new lead? Another monster hunt? Elizabeth Megafig is a 2-bit con artist! Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense!
This
I
VR.
swear, if you chase this Bugsnax story, you're out of a job!
You're the journalist! Lisbeth said you'd be coming. There's a bug snack right over there. Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
Stranger, I could use your help. This bunger goes wild for ketchup. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
I want you to use that journalistic instinct to find out what my favorite bug snack is. And feed it to me, obs.
How's my little sprout doing? He misses Papa? Oh, of course he does. Well, I have a few prototype traps that I could put to use.
You're pretty good at stuff, and nobody hates you yet.
So is this gonna turn out to be like a
and bring everybody back to
PETA
Snacksburg.
meets sausage party?
Well, say you do find these Bugsnax and make it back alive. You just might keep your job. Now get going and try not to fall off a cliff.
Oh. Pizza Mothra. I must kill that thing and eat it. Is this an adorable? I mean,
There's
the
a lot more in store. Let's
visuals
start with
make
an
me.
update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
The visuals make you think it's a Five Nights at Freddy game or that hand puppet game. Both horror games. So PlayStation VR, you're Darth Vader. Learn the ways of the Force.
You must stop Vida.
I don't understand why you never mentioned that you had the Force.
Master the Lightsaber Dojo. Nice. Kind of makes me want to get a VR. Vader, Immortal. It's a series? Who's working on this? Because after what happened with Star Wars, I'm a little wary on Star Wars. It looks fun, but...
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
Okay. 505 Games. Friendly Entertainment. Let's get the swirl. Yeah. Pardon me? Does red light count as the light? Was this from E3 last year? Control. 27th. Expansion 2. Dragoness. Those goblins? Yeah, not as interested. Alright. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. What is this? This looks more like a mobile game than a PlayStation game. Auto chess. This is another indie game. Oh, thought she was going to go into that picture above. Okay, this looks cute. Oh. It's not getting my attention as much as a few of the other games. Are you trying to escape? Are you trapped? The Pedestrian. PS4, 2021. Another PS5 game.
Now
what
let's
you
take
got?
a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
We are the forest shadows. Ghosts, running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
Ghost of Tsushima 2? No.
They count, ration, manipulate. They've taken everything from those they claim to protect.
Ooh. Revenge
Authority and steel
against the
will
knights.
not stop us. We aren't an invading army. We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
Oh, great.
We take back what was stolen. And the people call us heroes.
From the dead all night.
To others, we are rivals.
What is this? Ooh, is this a new MMO?
We are all outlaws.
Hood, outlaws and legends.
But some of us will become legends.
Okay, another game to get for PS5.
From the dead all night.
Temtem! Oh, I was thinking the Rick and Morty game. Well, it does have a fan base. I'm sure some people are going to be glad to have a better online connection. It really is just Pokemon.
Before we wrap up, let's take a tour of Godfall. We've got new PS5 gameplay
Oh, right.
for this
I remember
melee-focused
that.
action epic launching this holiday.
Wait, this PS5 coming out this holiday? Hope not. Godfall. Combat overview.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall. On behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Today you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next generation console. Please enjoy. So let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional teammates.
Nice.
Godfall
Okay,
is
perfect
set
for me
in
and my
a brand
friends.
new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms.
Oh wow, we just got back
The
from
world is
talking about a
split
game
up
about
into the
corrupt
elemental
knights.
realms of earth,
Knights,
water, air, and fire. Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions.
Nice.
No waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one. As you adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian Knight, a godlike warrior able to equip Valor Plates, legendary armor sets that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient Valor Plates lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall. First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. Our game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment for mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall. From a combat philosophy perspective, the melee combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid, dynamic, and interactive, embracing offense over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a result, you should always be moving and closing the gap on enemies. Also, you dominate the combat space, not the enemies, and the game rewards you for being aggressive.
I'm just watching now.
Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy,
weapon
let's dig into the weapons themselves.
What do we get?
In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes. The longsword, the dual blades,
I might get that one.
the polearm, the two-handed warhammer,
Ooh, I might get that one.
and the two-handed greatsword.
Ooh, I might get that one.
Each weapon
What's the difference
class
between
has their
a
own unique
greatsword
movesets
and a
and
longsword?
playstyles, ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play. As you defeat enemies in your adventures, you will acquire numerous
shield.
weapons. For each weapon
If I
category,
can use the shield to
each
help my
weapon
friends,
with
I might
their
get
own
that one.
primary and secondary
Oh,
traits.
Good
At
both,
a later
okay,
date,
great.
we will delve into the weapon classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades and the longsword weapon classes. The dual blades are the fastest weapon class in Godfall, embodying speed, fluidity, and mobility. The dual blades are exceptional against soft, unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are...
Why did I get that job? Hello? Health insurance.
are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate Inner Focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage in a short period of time. There's also Mortal Coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy, pulling the enemy towards you, like pulling a cable.
Roadhog Hook.
Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot of elaborate combo setups. Similar to dual blades, longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy attack finisher, which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets. Then there's Spiral Technique, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight fixed path.
Nice.
Notice there's a white flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack. If you press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield. If you press the shield button at the right time, you can also parry an attack.
Ooh.
You can perform a light attack after a last-second shield block to counterattack with a powerful shield strike. The shield is great not just for defense, but also offense. You can aim and throw your shield, which will hit multiple nearby targets. If you tap the shield button just as you catch your shield, you can perform a powerful wave attack.
Nice.
You can double tap the shield button to petrify enemies. And of course, you can perform an R3 ground finisher on enemies that were knocked down to the ground.
Oh, frick. Are you even hurting that guy? Is this part of the presentation? Because it looks like he's getting his ass kicked. It doesn't even look like he's hurting him. It's not staggering him. If anything, it looks like he's just mildly annoying him. Yeah, man, you've got to figure something out. You're getting your ass kicked.
We hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough video of Godfall running on the PlayStation 5. We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since our initial reveal back in December. We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season.
Can't wait to hear.
We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
No, I won't. I've learned my lesson. Available holiday thing. Wait, is the PS5 coming out this holiday?
That's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this peek into the future of PlayStation. See you next time.
That was long. Alright. That was enjoyable. A few good games. That Hunter one looks like it's going to be enjoyable. Alright, I gotta go. I'll talk to you all later.